Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. B'ezrat Hashem. We're continuing for the Aliya in Parshat Kitzat, Tikkun Mitzvot. The Aliya starts in chapter 33. Sit down, Rabbi Yaakov, sit down. Don't bend it too much. It's not going to. It's going to be problems. Chapter 33, pasuk 17. ויאמר השם אל משה גם את הדבר הזה אשר דיברת יעשה כי מצאת חן לכם בעיני ודעך בשם. We know that what happened, that Moshe Rabbeinu requested from Hashem to be his presence to be amongst the Jewish nation, as every Jew wants to have presence of Hashem with him at all times. As we know, that's called siyata dishmaya. Siyata dishmaya, not only when Hashem gives you nice check account in your bank account, not only when you have good neighbors and your tenants. It's talking about Siyata Dishmaya. Hashem is with you at all times, with you like you are with Him. And that's what Moshe Rabbeinu through the Torah's last Aliyah. This Aliyah, Hashem is answering you right. I'm going to do that because you are doing everything that I request of you. As Hashem, as we know, the Torah book is not a law of dictatorship. And unfortunately, many people in this world, many Jews, especially people with beards, they thought they became religious, a little bit religious, and they became rabbis and they teach Torah. They use the Torah as a dictatorship tool.
Yeah, you're supposed
Chas
to.
v'shalom.
No,
Chas v'shalom. The Torah is not a dictatorship tool. Torah is in the language of Torah itself. It means hora'ah. You are to teach people what's the right way to do, and it's their choice, as the Mishnah says in Perek 4, chapter Pirkei Avot, Mishnah Yud. Not you. You cannot force people to do what you want them to do. And it says there clearly that you're not allowed to tell them do what I say. Not allowed to. No rabbi ever is allowed to say to people, you must do what I say. What is the rabbi supposed to do? The rabbi is supposed to give them the information. That's what Hashem does with us. That's how, Ma'hu Rachum. What does that mean, Ma'hu Rachum? He never pricked us once. Hashem, if you take a look at all his holidays, all these chagims, you know that they are all derech hagav? That Hashem didn't command us to Aliya l'regel. There is no such mitzvah. Aliya l'regel chova. No, it's actually derech hagav. You're there because you want to bring your sacrifices. You're there because you want to fulfill your obligations to God. Now that you are there, do Aliya l'regel. If you take a look, that's how Hashem works with us. Hashem is so adin, is so gentle. He is so gentle. Like imagine there's no dictatorship. Hashem is not a dictator. Can you understand that? Can you understand that? No questions right now. Hashem is not a dictator. Why Hashem is not a dictator? Because He's telling you. I'm teaching you the Torah. Torah means hora'ah. I give you guide. Do whatever you want. Next. And now, so Hashem says. Now, one second. We'll continue here. Then I'll allow you some questions. Let me finish first. The Aliyah goes on, so Hashem says, I will do what you say. I will come to you. Moshe Rabbeinu was afraid that Hashem is abandoning us. He's going to send an angel before us. Moshe Rabbeinu says, no, I want you to be with us. And Hashem says in the fourth Aliyah, chapter 17, the pasuk 17, the first pasuk of the Aliyah, says, I'll do what you want. I'll honor your request. More than that, Moshe Rabbeinu was digging. He says, you know what, Hashem? Now I want to know who you are. What does that mean, who you are? Moshe Rabbeinu, I'm talking to you. You don't see me? I'm talking to you. You don't feel me? I'm here with you. You know me? What do you mean you don't know me? Now, show me what your honor is. What does that mean? Now the Gemara says over there, the big machlok, big discussion. Moshe Rabbeinu asked what? Moshe Rabbeinu says, I want to, please reveal yourself to me. And what did Hashem tell him? The Gemara says, you're not fit for it. Why not fit for it? What happened, Markel? Why was Hashem upset with him, the Gemara says? Hashem reminded him, remember those days? Remember that day when I appeared to you and you hid your face from me? What does that mean? That Hashem didn't, over there, what does it mean that Moshe Rabbeinu hid his face from Hashem? He says he didn't listen to Hashem. Hashem says, you going? Moshe Rabbeinu says, no. Hashem says, oh, when I told you what? I told you, they take out the Jews. You said no. And now you coming to me and telling me, give me all your secrets? I should tell you how I run the world? That's what Kodecha. What's Kodecha? Look at the honor. Hashem, you know how Hashem's voice is? Let's just say, if Hashem was here and you would hear him, what you hear me is multiplied by a billion, his voice.
Disintegrate.
The voice of Hashem, the anava, the humbleness of Hashem He doesn't dictate nothing to anybody. He's telling you this is how you should do it. The whole Torah is guiding you how you will have a pleasant life in this world. It's a map. Follow the map, you'll live a good life. You don't follow the map, don't complain. Don't complain. The Hashem is guiding you. He's like a little, like a nurse. You know what a nurse is? She takes a baby and she tells the baby, "Come, let's go." You know that game they have? You know the game that the kids that jump with their 2 legs on one, they choose two legs on one box, and then they jump the next box 2 legs again. Remember that game? You know what I'm talking about? The game. What is it called? Again. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right?
Yeah.
So that game. Everybody knows that game, right? So imagine yourself a little baby wants to jump, and the Mora tells him, no, here spread the legs. Over here, put the legs together. Over here, spread the legs. That's what Hashem is. All our lives, Hashem is coming with you and is writing to you the Gemara and Halacha through the rabbis. He's telling us how to live. Yes, a lot of rabbis have abused the right of dictatorship. It's abusive, and that's why people turned off from the Torah and they do many. The whole point is the Torah is not like that. Torah is the best thing if you understand. The rabbi tells you, this is the law. You guys do whatever you want.
That's our manual.
That's right. Do whatever you want. That's the way Halacha is. Now Hashem says, "V'ani vayomer avni avir kol tuvi al panecha v'karaiti b'shem Hashem levanecha v'amadei Hashem." Now Hashem is giving something special to Moshe Rabbeinu. What is it? Moshe Rabbeinu. That's where we have the tzaddikim gozer. Hashem mekayem. Hashem says to Moshe Rabbeinu that it's very hard for you to understand. Another question. The Gemara says, what did he want to know? He wanted to know why bad people have good in this world and why many good people have suffering in this world. Even those that follow every step. We just said, following his steps, you're going to be good, right? Not true. It's not always true. It's not always good. That's the best remedy for you not to get any other hardships. But Hashem says, over there it's going to be very hard for you to understand. But you're going to have a power. What's the power? Tzaddik gozer, a tzaddik decrease, and Hashem is mekayem. Because Hashem says in reality, it's impossible to really understand my maasim. But you'll have a power. What's the power? The power of overturning. What does that mean? When Hashem created this world, listen to this. A person did a sin. Hashem made a contract in this world with everything in this world. And everything in this world says we don't want to be created. Hashem, leave us alone. The angels that are in charge of the table, the angel in charge of this chair says, I don't want to be busy with you, Hashem. You're a king. You could do whatever you want. So now I'm supposed to be people sitting on me. How do I know tomorrow you're not going to say for me to melt and people should fall down? So Hashem says, you know what? I make a deal with you. For 6,000 years I'll create this world and I'll sign a contract with you. I don't get involved. Hashem made a deal with every angel on every aspect, everything in this world. Dust, dirt, everything has a tafkid, plastic, metal, gold, silver. Everything has a plan. Everything has a rule. And they cannot, right, and Hashem is not allowed to tell that item to go against his will. Who can?
Hashem is unlimited.
Who can? He's not allowed to. No, that's his contract.
Hashem is unlimited.
He is, but he's not allowing himself. But he's not allowing himself. Why? Because he's under contract. Why? How can things go against the nature? Tzadikim, gezorim, v'Hashem. What does that mean? Now, every time Hashem tells, he wants to tell let's say a tzaddik drowned. So Hashem says to the water, take him out. The water says, what do you mean? Here's the contract. But I need that person. Here's the contract, Hashem. What do you want from me? Here's the contract. So now, what happens? The Satan wants that person dead. Wow, what happens? All of a sudden, the whole community starts crying. Oh, the rabbi is in danger. They davening to Hashem. What is tefillah? Tefillah osa keli. Tefillah makes additional vessel, and that vessel could overturn now the nature. Everything in this world could be overturned. That's the prayer of the power of what Hashem gave today. Whatever you say, Moshe Rabbeinu, and not just Moshe Rabbeinu, as we learned, as Kli Yakar pointed out yesterday, Rabbi Aliya Malul brought to me, that you're supposed to suffer when you see a tzaddik of your generation dying. What does this tzaddik do? What does this tzaddik do? This tzaddik had the power to change the nature. I don't have it. You don't have it. Who has it? That holy person. He could tell the water spit out. The water spits out. Earth, don't swallow. He could tell a plane, don't blow up. It doesn't blow up. Why? Because the tzaddik, Hashem gave him this right in this aliyah. Whatever you say, whoever you have mercy with, you will have power. Why? I don't have, says Hashem, power. But your maaseh, your deeds, since the tzaddik always went against his nature, he could change their nature. Have a wonderful night.
לילה טוב, חזק וברוך.